Hello everyone, my name is Palms Mayoi, and we're back. Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 311, Lapras. If you didn't watch the last episode, why didn't you? And this episode's topic is by me. It's an English dubbed anime called Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and that's funny because I was like talking so much about Yu-Gi-Oh! During this session, and Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, here it is. So anyway, uh, I will, first of all, before I give you a chance to mute, this is the final topic for the anime section for now until I find new animes or others recommend them. And it's the same with the other topics, of course, whenever any of you want to recommend any topics that I haven't talked about, that I'll actually, accept if they're not inappropriate, or, like, stuff like that, that is just, you know, I'm sure you know what I mean. But anyway, so yeah, it's pretty much the last one for now, so yeah. But anyway, I'll give you a chance to mute now if you don't want to hear about it. Alright, you had your chance. So, pretty much, first of all, it is so, like I said, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Animes are very long, and if you're wondering why it's only Yu-Gi-Oh! And 5Ds, not Yu-Gi-Oh! And 5D, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds and this Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, if you're wondering why I don't watch the other ones, well, first of all, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, it was going great until out of nowhere, it just, like, the words didn't sync up with the mouth. I wasn't lagging or anything, it was just part of the anime, and, I just hate that, so I just had to stop watching that, sadly. And I got so far into it, I got into the Waking, like, pretty late into the Waking of the Dragons. That was, like, one of the last, if not the last, yeah, arc. But no, it wasn't, because I remember there's like another arc after that where they go back in time and all that. But anyway, yeah. So then when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal and Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 and possibly even Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains when it comes out, those ones I just don't like how futuristic they are. At least for Zexal and Arc 5, it's just really not that interesting. I know Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds is decently futuristic, but not super futuristic like those. So I just didn't want to watch those at all. So pretty much, yeah. Unless Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains is like that, which I hope it isn't, then I most likely won't watch that one either. But if it isn't, then I'll most likely watch it. But anyway, yeah. So if you ever were wondering why I just skipped over those other ones, I didn't. I skipped over I watched some of Yu-Gi-Oh's Excellence, some of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, but I just realized they were too futuristic for me. So yeah, but pretty much, yeah. So I'm going to talk about the anime now. So the openings for Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, absolutely amazing. I think there's only like 3 total, but they last for like a long while for a lot of the episodes. That's pretty much why there's just 3. Um, favorite character, I would probably say, I mean, Jaden is cool and all that, but I don't know. I really don't want to. I like Cyrus's blue hair, all that. That's pretty cool. Reminds me, of course, a lot. His face reminds me a lot of Yugi Moto. I'm sure that they meant to design him like that, but anyway, I would probably say my favorite character, just because he goes through his like dark evil phase, and you probably already figure out who it is by now. Just by me saying that, is Zane Truesdale, Cyrus's older brother, and I like him a lot. Mainly because he's a really confident duelist, and well, so is Jaden, but Jaden is like has the whole anime plot armor to what makes it so easy for him to be able to bring out his crazy elemental heroes and Neos and his Neospatians as well. But yeah, so it's like, I mean, you can still like the character for that, but it's just like I like Zane much more, especially like I said, once he gets into his like darker phase, where he like dresses up in that all black, and then honestly, just gonna say it, the whole like shirt him exposed, like it shows his like pecs and all that, like what I mean by pecs, the squares is like pretty much the boobs for men, but they're like square and much smaller. If you actually uh, in shape and all that. They honestly, with Zayn in that outfit, looks pretty sexy. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say it right now. It looks pretty good, honestly. But yeah, I mean Chaz has that too, but it's like Zayn pulls it off way better because the dark blue hair and everything. It just looks way cooler, and just the black and everything. It looks awesome. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much my favorite character, Zane Truesdale, pretty much. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna talk about, of course, the first episode. If I remember it correctly, it went exactly like this. So, of course, you're just meeting this kid who seems to be late to something. He's running somewhere, and that's Jaden, of course, Jaden Yuki. Um, and then he just was running, and just out of nowhere, he bumps into some random person, and he just like, see, he's clearly a duelist because all his cards dropped and all that, and then that random person so happens to be, if you didn't already tell, it is clearly Yugimoto. It's not Yami, because Yami, if you watched the whole anime, which I have for the original Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just now I finally realized that I won't again because of that technical little difficulty. But pretty much, long story short, the Yami Yugi that you see in the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, he doesn't exist anymore. He's gone. He was just the ancient spirit, the pharaoh. He was sent back to his place to rest after that whole ritual duel with Yugi in the ending of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. But back here, you can see it is just Yugimoto, except for he's older and all that. He sounds like Yami. That's not actually Yami. It's just Yugi. But anyway, yeah, because you can see later in the anime how when they go visit Yuki's grandpa, Solomon Moto, that he's like clearly much older, and yeah, so pretty much proves that it's Yugi. But anyway, it's very interesting because they try to, I guess, hide it, put like a bit of dark shading above his eyes. Like you couldn't already tell with his hair and everything and his outfit, like that he wasn't Yugimoto. Like seriously, I don't know what they're trying to fool. I know it's originally for kids, but come on, man. What are you trying to fool, huh? Like seriously, who? But anyway, yeah. So, anyways, it's just, I just don't understand. Anyway, but anyway, after Jaden's like, wait, are you? And he was like, he just straight up cuts off Jaden. He's like, oh, I think you will put much better use of this than I can. And he just slips him a wing Karibo and just, I don't know, maybe it's like a bribe or something. It's like, hey, you didn't see anything, alright? Just completely forget about me. Because he really doesn't mention it. Jaden doesn't mention it at all, that he just straight up meets Yugimoto. He doesn't mention it at all. He just goes along and takes the ring Karibo, and I don't think anyone ever asked him where he got that card from. Because that's the only card in his deck that, well, of course, like some of the traps and all that, with like Draining Shield, that's not an elemental hero card, it's just a trap. But no one ever asked him why you have Wing Karibo in your deck. I mean, Wing Karibo, the effect and everything is great. Of course, I have found like a better card personally for like having the whole don't take damage for the rest of the turn. I just have the trap impenetrable attack. I might as well just tell you, because I did used to use Wing Karibo until I found that amazing card. So that card not only has that effect, but another effect as well. You can target one monster. I think it can be anywhere on the field, or maybe just your own monsters. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects during this turn, so that card is just super amazing. But anyway, so anyway, back to it. He slips on Wing Karibo and then just walks away. And then he just continues running on to the academy. Well, not the academy, the tryouts to enter the academy, like the duel and everything. Because they're not on GX Academy Island yet. So, yeah. But anyway. So pretty much, he goes and just runs over and wants to enter and everything, and he's pretty much like the last one that was entering in. And yeah, his first duel was against a very difficult opponent. Goes by he's one of the pretty much the head teachers there. I think it's Vice Chancellor. I'm pretty sure. Vice Chancellor Crowler. Or no, I think they just call him Dr. Crowler. Yeah, he's just Dr. Crowler for now. Dr. Valiant Crowler. And he's such a weird one, Dr. Crowler, because it makes no sense that he is a male, but he makes it appear as to if he's a woman. I don't know if that's just a fancy thing, like you're trying to look fashionable, or he's gay. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never understood that. I don't know. Maybe they, like I said, just wanted him to look silly or something like that, or maybe just, like I said, a deeper meaning. Like I said, he's gay or something. But yeah. But anyway, so anyway, yeah, Jaden had to go up against him in his duel, and everyone else didn't have that hard of a duel because I guess he was just pissed off that Jaden wasn't on time, so that's why he took him on personally, and he used a very powerful deck, the Ancient Gear deck. So yeah, Jaden was most likely going to lose, but then he, of course, has the good old plot armor, that's what they call it, to where you pretty much win every single time, doesn't matter how bad it seems for you. You just magically have, let's say, the heart of the cards, like it said in Yu-Gi-Oh! That just pretty much, yeah, just has you win. But anyway, but yeah, but it's just whatever. Honestly, it's not that horrible of a thing. It's not a horrible thing, the plot armor. I mean, if you want to keep the main character from losing and all that, because otherwise people won't really treat him as, him or her as as really the main character. Like, okay, you lost, you suck. It's pretty much how it goes in the animes. If you lose at least once, you pretty much get treated like a little, like a weakling or something like that, and it just sucks, but it's true. And it's kind of like that in the real world for most people, but when it comes to me, even if you lose against me or if I lose against you, we're still equal. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, so pretty much, long duel short, Jaden did win. Not a big surprise, like I said, he's the main character. But it was interesting because it was like perfect amount of life points. In the animes, yeah, they usually only have a maximum of 4,000 life points, just so that the duels that they script don't take that long, just so it's not like a huge amount of crazy combos, because if it was, I'm sure they would pull out crazy combos that you would usually see these days people using, and it's just so stupid. I'm just gonna mention, it's just so stupid that people want to end it like so fast with these cheap, easy to win combos. Just enjoy the duel and let it happen. What luck comes is what comes, and what doesn't. Just let it happen. Don't freaking try to do your best to absolutely win no matter what kind of devious tactics. Anyways, the last one we'll check for the episode. But anyway, yeah, I guess that's how I'll finish off the episode then. Let's see if it is shiny. The Pokemon Lapras. Come on, Grappers. Nope, no Grappers. Alright. If you enjoyed the episode, be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot for doing so, of course, then feel free to. The link is in the description down below, and I'll be seeing y'all later. I've been your host, Palms to my Yoi, and goodbye.